Can you take us through how you found representation?
Yes. So I found representation right out of film school through the pitchfest that AFI allowed us screenwriters to do. I pitched this script around. I got between 5 and 10 reads and ended up just getting a bunch of meetings with managers. And at that point I knew, okay, this is a good thing. Like, I know representatives can get you work. At that point I knew, and I only know this now, but I knew so little about what it means to be a writer that's good for a manager. So I had a lot to learn there, but it was very straightforward. They met with me, they told me I was awesome, they said they wanted to represent me, and then I just had to pick. So when you have a great screenplay, those opportunities are going to come at you faster and more easily, and then you'll be the one in the driver's seat. But after that particular manager, that relationship ended because he became super, super busy with a new position that he had, so then I was without representation. And then I was wondering that same question, like, well, how do I go about finding either an agent or a manager? And it turned out that somebody else who had read a script that I'd written while I was with that other manager, I wanted to rep me, and so he actually came after me. And so that ended up being the next representative that I had. So that's another way it can happen. And then after that guy, crazy stories there, and just that ended because of timing and that tragedy that I mentioned and other things. And then I was with that representative for, I can't remember exactly, it might have been about a year. And then I met a person through a person that I had mentored who was getting into the management game, and they were looking for clients. And so they read what I wrote, they liked what I wrote, and they said, I would love to represent you. And it was that simple. So there's no one specific way it's going to happen for everybody, but what it comes down to is having a great script that is ready when the opportunity comes along. So maybe the question behind the question is, what do I think about, online script hosting and other things like that? I think those can be very helpful to get feedback, and I think they can be very helpful to get you kind of at the top of the list to be in places where producers and agents and managers can actually read you. And that is an opportunity worth shooting for.